Over the past year, our customers and our potential customers have started seeing Vauxhall in a new way. This strapline, Raising the Standard, tells the world what we think about ourselves. But now we're taking this a stage further. We're putting the mark at the centre of all our advertising. So whenever you see one of our ads from now on, you'll first think, this is a Vauxhall ad.
What we can specifically achieve better in terms of doing market advertising is that Vauxhall as a whole manages to mean something to people, which it never has done up to now. Previously, yes, there was of course a small car, Astra family car, and people positioned it much more separately, but Vauxhall as a whole didn't mean anything, and hopefully that's what will change with this advertising.
What we need is a single style to our ads that customers recognise straight away and that lets us convey our strategic messages. A bit like what Dottie has achieved for Tesco. She's funny, she challenges the company, and she's a good means for talking about anything, from frozen chicken to the new club card.
Not skimping on electricity, are you?
But who could we choose for Vauxhall? Yes, you met him with Zafira, and now you're going to be meeting him a lot more.
There's one more in here somewhere.
These Zafira ads were a real hit with our Heartlander audience. Customers loved the character played by Griff Rhys Jones, and they really remembered the message. So we've decided to use Griff across all our strategic advertising, whatever the subject.
I think it's very important that Griff and the Professor, he isn't a Vauxhall spokesperson. He's more of an independent observer who's continuously testing out Vauxhall's products and services. And as you realise, at the beginning of some of the ads, he's quite sort of cynical about those products and services, doesn't quite believe that they can be as good as Vauxhall are telling him that they are.
Of course, being bigger on the inside, on the outside, it has to be that little bit bigger than some big cars.
The whole creative idea is that it's an academic and founded by Vauxhall's, by the intelligence of Vauxhall's products and services.
Well, no, that can't be right, though, can it? Well, because it's smaller. It's a lot smaller. No, I don't understand.
In the first quarter of this year, we'll use these ads to tell stories about Vauxhall that really support the mark, that show we are truly raising the standard. In one, we'll show Vauxhall Online internet buying. In another, we'll show dual fuel. We'll also show a new Zafira ad. All these are Vauxhall firsts, which is our theme for the first quarter. Moreover, they are at the heart of raising the standard.
I think the elements which make a commercial funny, I think the most important one probably starts with the character. And we spent some time with Griff developing the character.
No. Yes.
I think once you have a great character, it's almost as if the sky's the limit. You can do anything with that character because whatever he does just makes people laugh.
For the .com ad, we've got his son, who's absolutely brilliant. The actor we've chosen to play him is great, and Griff and his son work very, very well together. So we've used him. Also, he talks about his wife as well. And in the .com ads, we see the outside of his house, we see the inside, we see his loft, we see his garden, and it's just adding texture in that way.
Naturally, you'll be asking, what happens to our traditional product ads? Well, don't worry. This approach is very versatile. Over time, you will see Griff testing a whole range of different Vauxhall products and services. We can handle issues that are about trust or performance. And these will balance out over the year. So, with no product launches in the first quarter, we're starting with these good news stories about the Vauxhall mark.
Apparently, for the first time ever, you can now buy a range of cars exclusively on the internet.
And Vauxhall say it's so easy even a child could do it.
Well, let's put them to the test, shall we? Jeremy, log on to the website, please. Now, which car?
A Vectra hatchback.
Oh. Colour?
Star Silver.
Good. Financial details? Oh, I better deal with that. So, which key do you press to buy a car?
The return key.
The return key.
Mum! Dad just bought a car!
Vauxhall, raising the standard.
Now,
This on a Vauxhall means it was bought on the internet. Easy. Almost too easy. Now, this is a car from the UK's first range of dual-fuel vehicles. It runs on both petrol and gas. An excellent notion, because gas is about 50% cheaper than petrol, and toxic emissions are reduced by up to 75%. Pretty impressive, I think you'll agree. And it makes cars like this a thing of the past. But what is really revolutionary... What? Well, this Vauxhall is the dual-fuel car and makes cars like this a thing of the past. No. Yes. It's the Vauxhall.
Vauxhall, raising the standard.
The new Vauxhall Zafira has 7 seats. Now, with some people carriers, you have to remove these seats and store them in the garage. But in the Zafira, thanks to its unique Flex 7 technology, you can take them away without actually taking them away. It's just impossible, isn't it? What goes in the garage, then?
Vauxhall, raising the standard.
Later on, we'll have another clear theme for each quarter. You'll learn more about these from your BDM so that you can plan your own activities accordingly. Of course, there'll always be strong tactical support, though this won't feature Griff. In this first quarter, for example, we'll be building traffic for the March registrations through our programs advertising. And there'll be a major new promotion to support that. Actually, by keeping it simpler, there'll now be much better integration between retailers and Vauxhall campaigns. So, no longer will each ad support only one brand or another. Now, every ad will show the same set of values and show how we are tangibly raising the standard. And this means our customers will have a clearer, warmer feeling about Vauxhall. Oh, and the only other change is that we now expect all retailer staff to wear one of these. Just kidding.
Vauxhall, raising the standard.